Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Huncho, back at you again with another video. So if you guys remember, not too long ago, I had to report on probably one of the most disturbing stories I've ever had to cover on my channel since I started it, and that was the unfortunate passing of a 7-year-old girl in Bolton. Now, in my last video, I did report that police had to investigate further into the circumstances surrounding this situation, and it does seem like there's been an update. Now, if you guys haven't seen the original video, I'll leave that link down in the description if you want to go and check that out before you check this video out, because it'll put it into a bit more context. So it's now being reported that the woman who had been sitting on a bench in the park had stabbed 7-year-old schoolgirl Emily Jones in the neck as she rode by on a scooter. Acting Senior Coroner Alan Walsh opened an inquest into Emily's death at Bolton Coroner's Court and released her body to allow a funeral to take place. Police Coroner's Officer Rebecca Gardner had told the court Emily was playing on a scooter. As she rode past a wooden bench, a female sat on the bench suddenly attacked Emily, stabbing her in the neck, causing catastrophic injury. Emily was taken to Salford Royal Hospital, but despite best efforts to save Emily, her death was diagnosed at around 3:56 p.m. that day. The court was told a post-mortem examination had found that Emily had died as a result of a wound to the neck. It does seem now that the woman, who is in her 30s, currently remains in a high security facility because, as we know, the woman did indeed have a history of mental health issues. And for you guys that didn't know, she was tussled down by a member of the public and was arrested on suspicion of murder and was detained under the Mental Health Act. Mr. Walsh would go on to tell the court, "I have been truly touched by the photographs of Emily that have been sent to me. I send my heartfelt condolences to Emily's family and friends, but particularly to her parents who were present in the park and her father who was nearby. In my 20 years as a coroner, this is one of the most tragic deaths I've ever dealt with, and the loss of a beautiful, innocent, lively, intelligent and lovely 7-year-old in these circumstances is an unimaginable tragedy. I appreciate that Emily's parents are beyond devastated, and my sincere thoughts are with them at this enormously sad time." It's being reported that none of Emily's family were in court for the hearing, but Mr. Walsh added, "I make those comments because the police have kept me informed of the tributes the family made shortly after Emily's death and the photograph that was sent to me through the police of her in a school uniform and looking a happy, intelligent child. I am enormously sad at her death, and it is important that her parents know that all of our wishes are with them and our thoughts are with them at this enormously sad time. And at this current time, inquiries are still ongoing and police are still appealing for witnesses." And that's all the information out there surrounding the Emily Jones stabbing, and if there is any further updates, as always, I'll let you guys know. Now, it does seem like Emily's mother, Sarah Barnes, has launched an appeal in her memory, and I'll leave the GoFundMe donation link down in the description. Feel free to go and donate if that is something that you could do. So, reading from the GoFundMe page, it reads, "As a family, we do not want Emily's name to be in vain. Emily was fortunate in that she had the support and love of family and friends during her life. Emily was extremely sporty and adventurous, with so much energy. She packed so much into her short life. Emily loved to play tennis, she had swimming lessons, learned to horse ride. Nothing fazed Emily at all, and she even looked forward to visiting the climbing walls in Keswick and loved hiking. Not all children have the support Emily enjoyed, or the opportunities that she had. Emily would have loved to help others out, and Bolton Lads and Girls Club provide the perfect opportunity to help children achieve their goals and provide much needed support. Do you want to join me in making a difference? I'm raising money in aid of Bolton Lads and Girls Club, and every donation will help. Thank you in advance for your contribution to this cause. This means so much to me." More information about Bolton Lads and Girls Club. Bolton Lads and Girls Club is a safe and inspiring space for young people to spend their spare time. Our mission is to provide opportunities for children and young people to be the best they can be through providing somewhere inspiring to go, positive things to do, and someone to talk to when they need it the most. Opening every day and with at least 20 different sports and arts activities on offer at every session, every young person can find something to inspire them. Now, I did say this in my last video, and again, I can't stress enough about how we have to make sure that if we know people with mental health issues, that they get the right help. Because sometimes people do very serious things and could even end up deadly, like in this case. Now, I seen some people comment in my last video saying, why isn't no one in the media pointing out the fact that the woman who had stabbed Emily was Somali? But we have to remember that mental health affects anyone, and instead of pointing out the fact that the woman was Somali, we should be looking at why the people around her hadn't seeked out the right help. The woman clearly had a history of mental health issues before, so she's more than likely been assessed by someone in the past. And we need to be asking questions to the people who assessed her to think it would be okay to allow her out into the public if they know that she could potentially act irrationally, and even in this case, she went on to unfortunately murder a 7-year-old child. Now, I just want to take this time out and I do want to pay my respects to Emily's family, and I want to say rest in peace, because I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child, let alone a 7-year-old child, and my condolences are with them at this current time. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Huncho, and I'm out.